Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I'm your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Junk Journal Round Robin, hashtag JJ Round Robin here on YouTube and also on Instagram. It's an April long swap where three of us have exchanged pieces of stuff, and we are making a piece of ephemera every single day. So at the end of April, we will have 90 videos, 30 from Shell at Shell's Creative Chaos, 30 from me, and 30 from Cindy at Studio Loop. If you want to take a screenshot of this, there's the instructions. You don't have to do a month, you can do a week, you can do a day, you can do a weekend, you can do whatever you want. Today is day 27. This is from Shell, this is from Cindy. Let's see what Shell has wrought. Ooh, wow. Oh, another pretty cat, Look at that. Oh, I like this. I like that a lot. Oh, a September. Ooh. So she's gone for greens. Yep, greens. Oops, don't want to do that. There. And that. And Shell's Creative Chaos calls this wrapping the burrito wrapping. And I feel quite pleased that I have burrito wrapping. Oh, that's interesting paper. Oh. So I'm just going to use this to pick it up and show you. These are, oops, do it that way. Right way around. Here we are. These are the tops of spools of thread. Aren't they beautiful? Ooh, fancy. And I finished my tea this morning, so I don't even have a stall tactic that looks organic. I just am gonna sit here for a minute and go, now what? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Sorry. So I like this card. I like that there's lines. Maybe that's what I can do, because the lines are already there. That can be a little cover. How wide is this? Oh, 7. Yeah, we're totes doing it. 7, so 7 is 3.5 and a skosh. 3.5 and a skosh. That isn't, yes it is. 1, 2, 3.5 and a skosh. And I'm doing this. It's just going to help with the fold. Well, there we are. Now it can help with the fold. There. Okay. So far, so good. Now I've got that. Doing that would be fun. And I don't really want to, it just looks like she's drunk, and I don't like that image. But I can do that. And then we've got some bits and pieces here that we can do on the inside. So let's sort of put that aside for the mo. We could do like a booklet. Well, that fits a treat. I can do that. Okay, and can I make a card? I can probably make a card. I'm using the tweezers to move these around because they are very fragile, and it's just way easier. She says trying to pick up another thing that won't pick up. So let us get after what we could do. So I need something that kind of goes or not goes with that. I have Pussycat on the front. That would go, but he's grumpy. And this feels a little gentle. It needs to be kind of an up and downy. Well, wait. It fits the construction requirements and is about the size of this. Almost perfectly the size of that. Okay, so let's have a boo. New. So these can sort of be grouped here now, I think. New. This is a tab. Oh. I'm gonna put that aside just because I need to understand it a little bit better. The electrical oil, no. And then all my photographies. Is there anything? Not really. Getting down to short strokes. Have I mentioned that? I'm getting down to short strokes. Remember in the way back times when this was a full set of whatnots? Oh, a sheep. I'm going to keep that just because it's sheep. And am I going to keep this out? I might keep that out. I could keep that out, but I'm not gonna. Got that. And maybe, is there any of these that sort of fit the color? Maybe the 4. Just help with the coverage. That little bell you just heard was El Gato. Try to figure out what she wants to get up to first thing on the Saturday morning. And it is first thing-ish, even though I've had my tea. So I want to cut this out because I want to see how does this work? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what this is supposed to be. There's probably people yelling. I get that. That's the bottom of something. Okay. I have the same trouble with Medieval Mirage sometimes. I get her kits and I go like, this was going to be a thing, and I don't know what the thing was, what the intention was. So we've got that as a line. That's line number 1. And that's just folding up the bottom. So that means that this here is where the fold line happens. Okay. And that should go that way. Maybe. And then, so I kept this barrier because if you've been with me a while, you know that I like a good gusset. Gussets help with the coming and goings of tags and whatnots. And one of my, I think, make goals, I don't know if it's a goal, it's a something, is to make it pleasant to use. So if it's difficult to get something in and out, I don't like making that. It needs to be sort of, it is not an Apple product, but it's like there is a joy in working with the packaging. And in a way, it's sort of the same here. There. So, I didn't fold that right. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to go. And Cindy's probably going, finally she figured it out. Well, she wouldn't say it like that because she's a very nice person. But I can say it like that because finally I figured it out. So that foldy fold didn't happen that way. I think because it was a triangle divot and not a circle, that's why I got tripped. If it had been a circle, and let's make it a circle now while we're up. That's a little bit big, even for me. Sorry for the shaking. There we are. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's like we've fallen down a rabbit hole. Okay, and there's another problem. I need to help with the siding. Yes, okay. Yes, okay. So I need to take, what's that? It's a 1/2 inch, so I will do 3/8 of an inch. I don't even know if this matches. Okay, so now we've got this sorted. So we've got that, we've got that. Oof, that'll pop up like that. And that will fold down like that. Flip it over. We can flip it. Oh, that's not even. That's not even on the even. There. Okay. Well, we've made it this far. We might as well glue it. Might as well. Oh, nope, not yet. Oh, no, I did it. But let's do one that's a little bit more severe. It's going to go like that. And then we're going to do this little bit. And then we have a little pocket. Pocket, envelope, something. That was a journey I did not intend to make. I was worried. We were thinking about these, and I think this one goes better than the sheep, so we'll put the sheep aside. We need a little backy back. Let's see what we have for paper. If there's anything here. Oh, yes, there is. Oops. Yes. Okay, we're not going to plunk it down there. Oh, this side. There we are. That's where these go. Maybe like high up like that. Higher up. Okay, let's glue something else. Okay, there we are. I could just like tuck that in there anyways, just for grinzers. But I'm gonna do this if I can. Maybe I can't. Come on, you know it, you know it. No idea how far I'm in. Hardly any. There we are, that's better. Okay, so that's going to go there, that's going to go there. That's just going to be one of the things that pop in there for grinzers. I'll let that dry. I don't think I even did anything with that. I could go with that color though. I might not need it. Yeah, I might not need it today. Look at me being all low key. That's what I want to say, low key. We're going to use this for paper because of course we can. And just for the record, I am dying to go out thrift shopping to see if I can find a whack of envelopes, because I feel like this is a supply is now an essential part of my, oh dear, my my kit. That's going to be high. 2 of those this way. Yep. So what are we going to do? We're going to do it that way, Yes, okay. So I want to cut this in half. So 8, kind of 8 3/4, that's 4 3/8. I have to measure it again because these will be open. There, okay, measure again. That is like almost 8 1/2, so that's gonna be 4 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and where's our quarter? Quarter is back there. I'm a skosh more. Oops. There we are. Four pages. I'm going to do that. And I want to do that. That can go in there almost perfectly. That's going to pop in there. I've got a card for there. And I can do one of two things with this. I can either foldy fold or I can cut. And I have been folding this whole time, but I almost want to cut for once, because I think if I fold all of this, that's going to be super chunky. And we are 1, 2, 3 1/2. No, 3 and more than 1/2. So this is going to be 3 1/2. And it's totally okay to count, because when you count, you know. There we are. It'll be good. Just fine. There we are. Good job. I still don't have a threaded needle for this spot, so I need to go and get my stapler. As I said yesterday, I keep putting it away. And I want that to go down that way. Oh, no, I'm gonna do this like we did last time. Oops. That's just to have a temporary tight spot, not for keepsies ever. Here we are. Do the same thing here. Enough. There. Then I want to staple. Can it? Yes, it can. All right. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I think I got that one decent. Oh, look at that. I'm getting good at it. And yes, I'm going to put the stapler away because you know what that means. Tomorrow I'll use a stapler. Okay. there. Oh, that works so well. There, okay, so we're gonna plunk that in there. Take that out of the mow, and I need my good glue, because I don't think this is a very unforgiving surface, I think. That banging is the cat. Okay, never mind. It's not like I have lion predators that are going to be available in the house. Just a tiny little cat. I mean, I have to weigh her. I mean, she doesn't weigh much, but holy Hannah, can she make a fuss. As you have all witnessed earlier this week, where she pretty much outdid herself. And I'm gonna plunk it down about there. I'm gonna let that come down if it wants to. There. I'm gonna pop that in there because it's just a fun pocket. And we're gonna cut this off. Grace, what are we doing? Okay. Oh. I'll be right back. Is you trouble? You got troubles? What matter? You put something under the stove? Okay. Well, I appreciate you getting that for me. Yeah. I don't know how you, oh, that's where you did it. You are a weasel. Well, you're gonna have to leave it, because I'm doing things. Can you wait? Apparently not. She doesn't want to wait. But she's going to have to. Poor little thing. She's stuffed a mouse toy under my stove. Oops. Haven't used this one for days and days. There. There. Because this is a point, a triangle point, we can do this. Yep. Oh, look at how that just turns out. That's fun. So we're going to do that and that. Do a little bit of shaky shake. There we are, just clean out the bits. What do I want to do here? So I think, so the 4 and that will go there. And then I want to do something like, that maybe. That's really nice. I like that. Make it look interesting. Again, the high test glue, because we're gluing paper to foil. otherwise known as burrito wrappers. There. Oh, this is so pretty, so precious. This is also Support Your Local Yarn Store Day. And I hope they have good weather. My local yarn store is going to be knitting outside. Or at least sponsoring that as a fun thing to do. Okay, and that's gonna drip if we're not careful. There we are. I need to cut some things out here. Oh, and we need a Nancy. We need a Nancy. I gotta get rid of that bit too. Not a fan. Here we are. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have that up there as sort of a taggy tag. So that's step one. Oh, I didn't need to do the top. Silly bean. That's good enough. There. That's gonna go kind of in the center like that. I don't know if you're watching the other channels or not, and I certainly encourage you to do so if you aren't already. I think we have reached a tentative agreement in our trio negotiations that we will do this again in November. Currently November that's much better. And then we'll put that on top. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. So we'll do this again in November because this is incredibly fun. It is, I cannot even describe. There, and so let's have a look at placement. Do I want a black floor? Floor 4. Oops. Oops. Yep. I don't need to see the 4. I want to see that. There. There we are. And so we have that, that, ooh, that. We have these two little dewy doos. Very fun. Got another one of these butterflies. And I'm just using them because why not? If I use something, I can get another one. So I tell my brain. There. Add some interest. Do I want to round the corners? Maybe not want to round them. This is, who's it's? Rachel's way of rounding corners without rounding corners. You give it a little bit of a shape, And you don't need a corner rounder. I would love to be able to do a journal that is a minimum equipment journal. So a lot of people have, well, you needed this and you needed that, and you need 12 of those, and you need all of this expensive equipment. You don't. You need some scissors and glue. Maybe a ruler, but you don't need the ruler. That's the minimum requirement, not a bazillion other things. And it's important for me that you know that this is accessible to you without a lot of, as I want to say in other realms, without capital investment. You don't need to go buy anything. You don't need to go buy presses and cuts and stamps and thises and that's and blah, blah, blah. Okay, oh, okay, well, that's not helpful. Try that again. It's the same page, okay. Oh my goodness. We want to do the front. There, okay, page 2, 3. What do we have to say? Oh, we met Ira Nixon down the street. He's bringing another mystery. Good. My, what a lot of stuff, and it smells wonderful. Oh, there's food. Never mind. So what do we got? What do we have for pictures? Got sort of butterflies, and we have Pussycat. Oh, so Nancy's mom died when she was 3. And Hannah Gruen, so the sentence, Hannah Gruen, who lived with Nancy and her father since the death of the girl's mother when she was 3 years old. I always knew that Nancy's mom died early, but I didn't know it was that early. She enjoyed baking and often surprised the family with delicious cakes and pies. Well, I don't think it was a surprise when she got going. Okay, so that's where, oh dear. Mm-hmm. So there's 2 that I can think of. Where's the first one? It's on this page. Oh, the front doorbell rang, and then 4 cups of cocoa and a big plate of homemade cookies. Let's do that. Here. Because it makes no sense, really. So 4 cups of cocoa. And big plate of homemade cookies. And we can get rid of the electrical oil. Yeah, got on a rakish angle. Why not? Four cups of cocoa. We'll do that. There. Okay, that's done, that's done. Got the bits. So we've got da-da-da. Yep, okay, I think we're done. That's a fun little one today, but they don't all need to be monstrously large. Still working on day 20, whatever, the big one with all the frames in it, because that was a really ambitious make. Just doing the frames would have been something. But we will bash on and we will get there. I still haven't also done the flip through for the dollar store junk journal. Things are stocking up, but that's okay. That just means that there's things to film and reasons to visit. So as always, thank you so much for keeping me company and being with me. I always appreciate having you here. Please take very good care of yourself. Really, like I mean it. Take good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble if you can. Love you lots, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.